Hello everyone, this is Blaze the Cat here, and I have a Marine here. Sup, mateys? What? Yes, and I believe from what Luke said, this is the first Season 4 Death Battle?
Correct. Lara Croft from Tomb Raider versus Nathan Drake from Uncharted.
And Silver apparently watched this too, and said that the battle's not good. Wasn't received well. What that bloke say? I ain't even listening. Oh boy, well, I guess we'll just find out for ourselves.
Oh yeah, new intro here.
Okay.
Sometimes an archaeologist needs a bit more than a shovel and brush, especially when they're on the hunt for the most legendary of treasure.
Yeah, if it were that easy, everyone would be doing it. The best treasure hunters are the ones with the brawn to match their brain.
Like Lara Croft.
Well, I'm a treasure hunter.
And Nathan Drake.
Not my job, mate.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills
I'm the one
to find
who
out who would
make
win
sure you
a
stay
death battle.
in control because
Most
you
people spend their
keep putting
entire
yourself in
lives pursuit of
danger
wealth,
every
status, and power. But
damn
Lara Croft
time.
was lucky enough to be born into them. However,
Not
despite
my
attending
time.
the best schools and
What
living in
this
her own
bloke
mansion,
flavor of
she
man
was
Sam
missing one
Corgi?
crucial thing.
What's he doing? A man in the ass?
People are always looking for
I
some
don't
crazy
know.
way to help keep themselves entertained. But if you have a lot of money and
Yeah,
you take a lot of
too.
trips, it's good odds that one of those trips is
don't.
bound to go horribly wrong.
Yeah.
And guess what? It did!
Before she was even old enough to order a drink, a crash landing left her stranded in desolation. She had to learn for herself how to adapt and survive for over a week before returning to civilization as a whole new lady.
In whatever Tomb Raider timeline you're
that's
looking
how
at, whether it's on an island or the Himalayas, Lara's
Basically,
destined to
just
be
a
one of
typical shipwreck story,
Never
eh?
getting on a plane with her.
Yep.
Surprisingly, Lara's experience left her far from traumatized. Instead, she was inspired, hooked by the thrill of perilous adventure. So she struck out on her own, seeking lost treasure across the globe to make a name for herself.
Well, that's what I do. I go find all the treasure in the
Tracked down
universe.
the best teachers she could find to learn her the
And
ways of
that
stealth,
includes the
survival,
jeweled
and martial
scepter.
arts.
She became proficient
No,
in numerous
not
types of firearms,
that
and her
include
martial
that
art
there,
of choice
treasure.
is very
I
reminiscent to
I
kickboxing.
just
She
got
can
placed
fight
in
while
charge
blindfolded.
after those eggheads, those egg blokes tried to steal it.
Speaking of which, Lara is
Yeah,
famous
Captain
for her
Whisker.
trademark dual
I know
hand-wearing
Whisker,
pistols.
mate.
And I'm not talking about the things under
No,
her sweater, but
no,
she's also
what
skilled
the
with
fuck
shotguns,
is that
assault
with this?
rifles,
Hey,
machine
Miller.
guns, even grenades.
He's
And she
weird, that's
uses
all
them
I
to
need to
take
know.
down everything from armed thugs to T-Rexes.
Lara is also
Impressive.
skilled with a competition compound bow, perfect for stealth kills.
There's also I'm gonna
Green
say later this season there's a significant change that Death Battle did.
A significant change, you say?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say that until we get to the episode. I'm sorry.
Lovely.
Gruesome murder aside,
Well, then,
Lara's extensive
I mean,
training paid off in big ways. She's discovered the legendary blade Excalibur, the Philosopher's Stone, the Ark of the Covenant.
Well,
Thor's
first one's on the
hammer
Great
Mjolnir, and
Pyramid.
even Bigfoot,
Duh, what?
whom she also
That's
promptly
not-
killed.
Suck it,
That's
Sasquatch.
not
She
defeated
survived
Garfield.
dinosaurs, the Kraken, a Chinese dragon, and she even found the long-lost Led Zeppelin song Stairway to Heaven.
What? No.
No,
She found a literal stairway to heaven.
right.
Really?
No.
Holy shit!
That's
For a
not.
132-pound woman, she's surprisingly strong. She's held up a heavy gate for 36 straight seconds while drowning. She also regularly pushes around enormous boulders, like the giant blocks in the Pyramid of Giza.
Oh,
This makes her easily strong enough to, say, punch a man through a wooden beam.
no.
Lara's also a crack shot. She can precisely tag multiple targets in less than a second, even if they're button-sized bolts or kunai flying through the air.
She's
That's
skilled enough to
interesting.
infiltrate and escape Area
Yes.
51. She's tenacious enough to take a bullet in the heat of
Wow,
battle.
it is
and keep
51
the faith.
real?
And she's
Yes.
tough enough to dive off a 200
Yeah,
foot cliff
apparently
into
it's not
water
too.
with
It's
no
apparently it's
injury
a
whatsoever.
state nearby,
The
but
highest
I'm not
documented
saying it.
dive ever recorded is 190.
Though I'm not guaranteeing it.
But unlike Lara, this driver
goodbye.
underwent weeks of preparation and still broke his collarbone.
Hell, this girl can survive almost
Well,
anything.
yeah,
When she
I-
was younger, she got impaled by a rusty metal spike and was still able to complete an entire adventure while in constant pain.
She wasn't even able
What
to
an
properly
offensive,
treat it.
yeah.
She had to cauterize it with a burning arrow tip.
Damn, that's hardcore. I think I
That
found
one
my
had
next
survived
big
on a
wife.
miss,
And then there was that one time she threw her climbing axe at a helicopter and it just exploded.
Yeah, the only
Hey,
logical explanation being she
where
threw the
the
axe
hell?
into the chopper's air intake, shredded its internals, which caused a spark that reached
Hey,
its gas
Bob.
tank.
She made the helicopter explode.
Probably.
Nothing but an axe. That girl's got one hell of an
I
arm.
mean, that
I
makes
think
that
we
probably
can
makes
all
sense.
agree Lara is a badass, but she thinks so too, and can get a bit reckless.
If she gets
Yeah.
too full of it, she could always find herself at the wrong end of a tree branch, crushed by boulders, mauled by wolves, shot in the head, stabbed through the face, all sorts of
Y'all
horrific
know
fatal
what
mistakes.
you mean.
Even knowing that, the risk doesn't keep her from any
It's
of
risk
her
versus
bewildering
risk versus reward. So yeah. What the?
Don't you think you've seen enough?
Moving on. So what about
Sic
Nathan Drake?
Parvis Magna. To most people,
To-
these words
yeah,
hold little
we'll see
meaning,
what they
but for
got.
globetrotting explorer Nathan Drake, it's his life motto: greatness from small beginnings.
And beginnings don't get much smaller than his.
Thanks,
Little
man.
Nate spent half his childhood in a boys' home, where he was raised by nuns, picked on by bullies, and pretty much just hated on for every second of his life.
What?
Nathan found
Well,
solace
then.
in his fascination with history, particularly the explorer who found El Dorado, Sir Francis Drake. And like his idol,
Oh, Nathan
Nathan
Drake.
dreamed of one day escaping the orphanage to go on treasure hunts of his own.
And he did,
So he
with
did.
his big brother Sam. The treasure? Their dead mom's old journals about Mr. Drake himself. Turns out they were in some old lady's house, so they broke in, she called the cops, and then immediately died of a heart attack.
Obviously not wanting to be caught
No,
trespassing and
what?
standing over a dead woman when the police arrived, Nathan began a life on the run.
Talk about shitty luck. Man, all he wanted was a boat.
Fortunately, Nathan seemed born for the treasure
Well.
hunter's life. He's exceptionally athletic, has encyclopedic historical knowledge, and can find a way out of almost any bad situation with his quick wit.
He'd make sure
So,
that everyone
well,
would remember the name.
Well, I ain't gonna
Nathan
figure out
Drake.
in the battle.
Oh
After several solo adventures, Nathan eventually teamed up with Victor Sullivan, a former Navy officer turned expert con artist. Sully taught Nathan the ways of combat, both with his fists and with firearms.
Good thing, too,
Interesting.
because it seems like everybody out there wants to take a shot at Nate. He almost always has a .45 Defender or 9mm pistol on
Well,
hand, as well
well,
as a
you're
couple
criminal on
grenades.
the one,
He
then
can
you
rack
probably
his
gonna
body
have to
down
keep
with
yourself
just
on the
about any
dangerous,
weapon
huh?
he touches, including machine guns, shotguns,
Yeah.
grenade launchers,
Does not
and
explain how you
sniper
can fire
rifles.
energy
Hey, when
beams,
there's a
though.
literal army of bad
I
guys
can't
out to
explain
kill
to
you,
ya.
you gotta
I've
become
only
a
been
one-man
one
army yourself.
game.
Ready for anything, Nathan
Yep.
set out to follow in his idol's footsteps, and then some. He's discovered 5 lost civilizations, stopped multiple world-ending threats, and even unlocked the secret of El
Interesting,
Dorado
well
like
done,
Sir
that's-
Francis Drake before him.
Yeah, turns out it's not a city of gold, just a dead guy that turns people into zombies. Didn't see that one
Well
coming.
then.
Anyway, Nate wouldn't have done any of those things if he weren't physically fit for the job. He's strong enough to move boulders twice his size and hold up a 4-ton
okay.
gate for 4 seconds. He can climb huge cliffs with nothing but his fingertips and constantly jumps humongous gaps without needing a running start.
The standing broad jump world record is 12 feet and 3 inches.
Uh-huh.
In this instance, Nathan Drake was able to make a 19-foot jump from a standstill. 19 feet!
Well,
and he's
that's
always
not-
clearing similar jumps throughout his adventures.
Nate's got hops, but he's also got an iron hide. The dude is constantly falling dozens of feet and just shaking it off. Like that time he did a 40-foot belly flop and got right back up like it was nothing. That could kill a normal guy.
Nathan
Yeah.
Drake is nothing if not determined. When he found himself
Someone
cornered
got
on a train and
lucky.
bleeding out from a bullet wound, his solution was to simply blow the whole thing to oblivion.
What a convenient pile of propane tanks.
But of
Damn
course, he
walking.
survived the crash and even climbed to safety, despite having no way of knowing he'd get out of this whole mess alive at all.
On top of all that, look what he's wearing. It's freezing up there.
Actually, explosions generally seem to be his exit of choice, like when he blew up a cargo plane while flying over Saudi Arabia.
After surviving
just
the trip to the ground, he
exploded.
wandered the desert for 2 straight days with 0 food or water. But even with all that, when he found a bunch of mercenaries who wanted to kill him, he was still able to fight them off. How is this guy real? What kind of deal
This
did he
is
make with Satan?
unreal.
Because he should know that that stuff comes with a terrible price. Believe me.
All of this just proves how careless and haphazard Nathan really is. This man rarely, if ever, has a plan for anything at any point.
He's
Nearly every
like
moment of his
you.
life, whether he's in or out of danger, Nathan's philosophy insists that he simply roll with whatever punches come his way. When it comes down to it, much of his survivability can be chalked up to an abundance of good luck.
And also his incredible knack for improvising
Well,
and adapting.
not just him.
Lucky or not, hundreds, if not thousands of bad
Well,
guys
I'm a
have
win
tried
for
to
a call,
beat him
cause
to
I'm
some
pretty
treasure
sure
and
this
lost.
guy
It's
needs to
good
get a
odds that if you
reality
go up
check.
against
This
Nathan
one's
Drake,
gonna win
you're not
out.
just gonna lose that treasure.
We'll see.
You're gonna lose your life.
We'll see.
What the hell did you do back there?
Oh, you know, save the world.
Didn't ya? Oh no.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, I'm gonna tell you how to save your relationship.
What?
Valentine's Day
You might
is
need
rapidly
it. You might
approaching,
need
and
this
you're
silver,
probably
huh?
still looking for a gift
Oh,
for your significant
hey.
other or love interest.
Don't.
Maybe you're like
I don't
me
need
and
to be
want a
reminded
festive
of
way
that.
to deliver this month's alimony check. Well, there's an easy, foolproof solution.
It's
ProFlowers.com, a service that lets you choose from an assortment of lovely bouquets. Then select the delivery date
just
and
won't let me
ProFlowers will deliver
begin,
them.
huh?
Plus, the flowers are
What?
guaranteed
Nothing.
to last for 7
No,
days
she
or
keeps
your money
teasing
back.
me about it.
Looking
She
at your
keeps
wallet
teasing
right now?
me.
Well,
Sober.
good news. As a death
Because I
battle
know
viewer,
you
you
two
get
love
2
each
dozen assorted
other.
roses with a free glass vase for $29.99 by heading to ProFlowers.com.
Shut up,
Click
quiet.
on the microphone in the top right corner and enter promo code DEATHBATTLE. Or if you want to
This
go the
is
extra
not
mile,
funny.
upgrade the delivery to 2 dozen long-stemmed roses with free premium vase and chocolate for an additional
Okay, that's
$9.99.
interesting.
So head to ProFlowers.com, click the
Who is
microphone
this
in the upper right-hand
guy?
corner, and enter promo code DEATHBATTLE. But right now, it's
There's
time
the
for
song
a death
playing now,
battle!
Okay, let's just get out of there.
Damn, it's cold up here. Okay, let's try.
Interesting, then.
Aha, gotcha.
Stop! Turn around. Slowly.
Ah, crap. Hey there. I'm guessing the whole finders keepers rule isn't gonna apply.
Cut the chit-chat. The Grail's coming with me. Either walk away
So whose
or
treasures
die
are gonna
right
be?
here. Choose wisely.
Okay, Missy. First rule about me,
Um,
I don't walk
Alright.
away.
yeah, you fight that. Well, now we're gonna find out why people hate the mouse. I don't care, It's not my problem.
It never fails. I get to the gold at the end of the rainbow and somebody tries to kill me.
Well, that's just life. Well, that's just life, bud. Welcome to reality, kid. Yeah. Wait! Oh no!
Not a scratch.
Do you know what you've done?
Oh no! I think
That's probably not good.
we just got. Yep. Time to
Okay.
man the ship.
Definitely not good.
Get out of here, mateys! This is going down. You might as well. Oh well. I'll see you later, Lara, cause I know you'll be back. Yeah, she'll be back. Cause there's no way about gonna end just like that. I'm still banking on his luck running out, buddy. See, she's back. Told ya. Well, it's someone's treasure.
Sorry. Have to do what I have to do.
Ah, crap.
Well,
Well, there you go. Wait, there's a helicopter too.
Why is this god lit up?
He's trying to find the crew! Yeah, he's trying to...
Croft Manor, it says too.
What the frick? Does he have it? Well, I know what's gonna happen! This guy's gonna blow the fuck up! Yeah, it did. I know it! Watch his luck run out right here, man. Yep, knew it. Luck ran out.
Yep.
Well, I knew his luck was bound to run out one day.
Not a scratch.
Still, that man was kind of lackluster. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, nice shot! Told you she had a good arm.
Lara and Nathan have both displayed impressive feats of strength,
I
durability,
had
agility, and
a feeling.
weapon skills.
Just
But
once,
Lara
I
tended
knew
to
it
have
was
the
the
edge
luck
in
had to
every
run out.
category.
Both of them were way stronger than you'd think. Nathan
Well,
shoved
I
the
showed you
boulder
that
large
now
enough
as
to
you
weigh
win.
20 tons. That means he literally had the strength of 10 men.
But in Lara's
But-
case, she moved several limestone
Yeah.
blocks used in the Great Pyramids. Not only did she move them much farther distances than Nathan, but given their size and makeup, these blocks should weigh over 27 tons each.
That's some
Lara's
good stronger,
way
at
tougher
least.
too, and has been through
Yeah.
things that definitely would have taken Nate out.
Like when she was impaled by rebar, but was still able to accomplish everything necessary to survive a hostile island
Yes.
for a week. Nathan suffered
Correct.
a bullet wound in the same area of the body, and while he powered through the pain for a short time, he soon passed out and was unconscious while under intensive care for 3 days.
Take my
Yeah.
word for it. I've been through pretty much
Yeah,
everything
that
you
one-
can
your
think
luck
of,
was-
and
your
I'd
luck was
rather
bound
take
to
a
run
bullet than
out.
rebar any day. And that rebar thing happened when Lara was pretty young. Later, she got all sorts of combat and survival training from experts. Well, Nate was mostly self-taught, with a few pointers every so often from a con man. Also, when the pressure's
Yeah.
really on, Lara manages to always keep a cool head. Much better than Nate.
So,
Wallen bails out.
plan C?
Yeah, Florence. I'm getting on that train.
What are you, crazy?
Nathan Drake did just
Yeah.
about everything by the seat of his pants, and eventually, luck always runs out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
no
was just
kidding.
too
That luck was
crafty
bound
for
to
it.
run
The
out.
winner is Lara Croft.
You really think you were gonna win just because based of your goddamn luck, Jake? Yeah, nice try, buddy. You ain't good. I knew you were gonna lose at the moment that your luck was mentioned. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be the lasting impact, huh? Yeah, mate. That luck ran out. Just ran out. Whatever. You and this soft Luke. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of dealing with moving a little too much.
Alright, fine. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for this Death Battle reaction. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, we've now entered season 4 of the reactions.
Hell yeah, matey! Thanks for having me. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I think this is the only kind of negatively received battle for this season. I hope. But I know there's another one out there that was even worse even worse. But that's not gonna be for a while. So yeah, see you later. Bye.